let's get to here, and we're just going to match our orbit to Kerblin's. We're going to get the periapsis down there, and then we're going to slow down and stay on the outside. We'll have the planet on the inside, so it should catch up to us. Alright, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, if we're on the outside, we're going slower, so we'll bring our orbit in right above it, and then we're going to slow down once we get there. So in theory, we should end up intersecting at some point then. So yeah, let's do that. It seems a lot simpler than this, than what I was doing just now. Who knew getting home would be the hardest part? Oh, didn't I say that already? I might have. I don't know. I'm confused. I've been playing this for 2 hours already. Check my email. Oh, it appears one of my videos get used at a Midwest Fur Fest. That's interesting. Okay, so let's bring this thing in. Bring this thing in. We're going to see where Kerblin is, and hopefully if we stay on the outside of its orbit, just barely. So Kerblin is at... I can't read that! So bring it in nice and close. Hopefully they prioritize this thing so it shows me the... I want to see Kerblin's height and data, but it won't show me that. So let's fast forward. Let's get out of Duna. Let's bid farewell to fair Duna. We have not a lot of fuel at this point, so we can do our big swing around. And we're going to be going slightly slower than the planet, so hopefully it'll catch up to us at some point. Once we get down there. I actually saw a flicker. Let me see. If we, let's just see what will happen if I stick with this. I'm getting some speed on them, but we're going slightly slower. Yeah, we're going to end up passing them up, but if I slow down here, now let's see what happens. It's pushing our periapsis along. I should burn that periapsis though. Okay. So we're literally going to be burning right now towards the planet. Hopefully, I'm doing this right. Actually, just burn towards the planet. It's our best strategy right now. Burn towards the planet. I can't tell exactly the velocity of Kerblin. I can tell that we are at a fourth of the way through our fuel. Hopefully we'll end up intersecting at some point in the next millennia. I think we're just going to go for a straight up re-entry as soon as we come in. We're not going to be going for that much fancy stuff. Excuse me, anyway. We're bringing this in. We might be able to circularize this. Bring it in nice and easy like. Yeah, Kerblin's on the inside, so once these start to freak out a little. Okay, I think we should be good now. Let's just fast forward real quick. And eventually Kerblin will catch up with us. Eventually. What are we on? We still have this fuel tank. That's good. Something I gotta check once I'm done with this video, but yeah. Yeah, we get some height here, so Kerblin should have a chance to get underneath us. I hope it does. Come on, Kerblin, catch up with us. We're going slower. These guys are tired. They've been in space for over 300 days. Might be in space for over a year before we end up returning. Maybe we're not in close enough to have our encounter occur? Now where's Minmus? We're getting real close now. They're probably not close enough. I have no idea what a Kerblin year is. Now I just realized. The SAS not sure what to do after all this time in space. I don't know where I am. Let's bring the orbits in just a little closer. I'm gonna be too close now. Oh god, I'm getting bored now. I might just stop the recording now and just wait until I can get in orbit. But actually, we're getting awfully close now. Let's see. We have an intersect. We don't seem to be having an intersect for some reason. I cannot tell why. Might need to bring this in a little more. I think we should bring the orbits in, because then we'll be speeding up as we come in, hopefully. We're near apoapsis. Oh, what? Oh, yes! Kerblin. Okay, guys, we are going home. Good news, you're going home. Bad news, it's going to be a while. Been in space for over 400 days. They've gone through a ton of rations. It's all thanks to a miscalculation on my part. Sorry, dudes. Yeah, so we're coming in 20 days out till the encounter with Kerblin. We look like we're coming in right on the equator. I can't tell exactly. What are we at now? We're at 13, 12, 11, 10. Okay. Slow her down. Let's see what we got here. What's this periapsis at? I cannot tell. Do we even have a periapsis? Kerblin periapsis. Oh, wow. This actually is a direct insertion burn. What do we have for fuel? Okay, we should be good. Let's just fast forward and see what happens. That's a quick save, though. Quick save, yay. Okay, we're coming in, we're coming in, we're coming in. Yeah, we'll be at a speed where it's literally, if the atmosphere doesn't slow us down, we'll still be in orbit. We'll have an orbit. You will have it in orbit. We'll actually do some adjustments to get us on the equator, and maybe, just maybe, we can actually land at the KSB. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing to do? Huh. Once again, I'm getting these crazy ideas, like last minute. Let's slow us down. 53 minutes out. And we are back in Kerblin's sphere of influence. Let's wait until we are at the point where our orbit crosses that of the moon, and we will then we'll adjust our orbit and see where we are at in relation to the Space Center. Whoa, 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 okay. Now we want to burn north here, bring our orbit around. Okay, we're going to want to speed up a little because I think we're going to end up hitting the planet. I'd rather not hit the planet. Yeah, bring our periapsis up to about there. We seem to be just about on the equator. Let's get a little closer. Okay, let's burn a little bit more north here, just to completely even out our orbit. Okay, we seem to be on a nice even thingy here. Right? Yeah. Actually, no. That's it. I think that should be good. Okay, so we're going to be coming in. The Space Center might be there by the time we get in. We'll see what happens once we get over it. The Space Center is going to be around on the day side now. So it might end up rotating back around when we get in there, so let's see what happens. Let's actually dip into the atmosphere a little. Let's get ourselves into a retrograde position. And let's burn a little. Get ourselves in about there. That should be good. Let's I'm probably not gonna try and soft land this. Probably be just like my landing from Minmus, where I just see if I can plop myself down as close to the launch pad as possible. Note this is without the assistance of MechJeb or any other mods. I'm completely eyeballing this the entire way. We're gonna have to burn a little bit more north, so we are on the equator. Yeah, MechJeb actually has a button that says target, and its landing computer says target the KFC, the Kerbal Space Command. BRB, one moment. And we are back. We are coming in. think we are hitting the atmosphere now. Whoa. That was a weird angle to come into, but yeah, let's get ourselves aimed retrograde and let's get to burning. I think we want to bring this thing in lower. We're coming in at about Mach 7, I'd say. So let's bring this puppy in. We're now decelerating so that we won't go flying out of the atmosphere. We are on the final fuel pods. Each is draining at a rate of 1.5 liters per second. And we are about to have the periapsis and apoapsis switch. This is actually really exciting. It's been 500 days since these boys left. They're tired and they're ready to return home to their wives or husbands, whichever it is. We don't ask that many questions here at Rindustries. We just say, hey, you want to fly a rocket? Okay, sign these papers. We have the highest standard for our astronauts, I'll tell you that. Standards. We'll just take whoever can jump on a rocket. Yeah, we are coming in. I think I'll let us pop out of the atmosphere for a bit. As long as we can get that area where I want it to. We're actually coming in. We'll need to bring it in a bit more than I would like. You'll see what aero braking can do for us these next few moments. These next few really tense moments. And that should do nicely. Let's angle ourselves north and get this thing on target. I don't know why I keep doing this. I have no idea why. Every time it seems like the last 2 missions I've been like, I'm not going to be too picky on my landing site because I don't have much fuel. And then mid entry I'm like, you know what? Let's land at the Space Center. We have plenty of fuel. Just can't believe I keep doing this. But yeah, let's get targeted on. Whoa. Okay. Let's get on that. Burn just a little. So I want to bring this in as much as possible. Okay, the aero braking should do some of the work. I'm not sure I'm low enough for that right yet. Yeah, MechJib tends to be very precise. It like lands right between the launch pad and the VAB. I think that should do nicely. I can always burn myself. Let's let the aero brake do its job now. And at the last moment possible, we will disengage the lower stage and we'll land with just the capsule. But if we could land with the lander, that would actually be a very impressive feat, I'll say. We might try and soft land this, I don't know. Well, there's no quick saving now, so just flying by the seat of our pants as we head into Kerblin's atmosphere. We're gaining speed because we're falling, but we shouldn't be hitting the resistance of the atmosphere itself, so we should be fine-ish. I might wait until we're right over it if I'm going to pop the parachute, you know, disengage the rest and just throw the chute up. But, yeah, let's... Coming in. Dawn just is broken over this area. I don't know what that is down there. But these guys have been on a long trip, and they're ready to return home. They're going to begin hitting the atmosphere resistance soon. And let's just watch to see what happens. With it coming in. Yeah, we're slowing down now. We're getting into the thick of the atmosphere. I think we might actually have something here. If it looks like we're going to fly right over it, I'm actually just going to bail out and just take the pod down. But it looks like we might actually land at around the launch pad area. We are slowing down quite a bit. Let's see what happens. Yeah, last time I panicked and didn't come down exactly softly, but this time we're just letting it coast in. Just coasting in, letting the atmosphere do the work for us of deceleration. And oh my, I can't believe this is actually working somewhat. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to soft land this because of the weight. I'm actually not sure if we're going to make it to the launch pad. Resist the urge of falling for a bit. Use up as much of this fuel as possible because we don't need it that much anymore. And we're coming in very nicely, I might add. We're not falling as fast anymore. Okay, we're going to prepare to ditch the landing stage. Okay, it is out of fuel. We'll ride it in a little. Actually, probably should disengage now and deploy our parachute. Brilliant! And let's watch the debris clean itself up. I wish it landed in the ocean, but yeah, we're about 1,000 meters from the VAB. I call this one successful mission. We had some errors, we had some problems, but all in all, we made it there and back. Bill, Jebediah, and Bob have shown their excellent piloting skills, and we can see why MechJeb was designed off of Jebediah's brain. So anyway, I am Rin. This has been Kerbal Space Program, and I think we'll probably see you again real soon. Take care, y'all. And have a good whatever day it is today that you're watching this. Goodbye.